Hello.
Hi guys. We just wanted to come on and
do a little bit of an unboxing. So we were the 100th follower of Harvest Moon Oracle, and she was so sweet. She sent us a little present in the mail,
Oracle.
and we're so excited, and we wanted to do an unboxing for y'all.
If you haven't already have a Alana Fairchild Oracle,
Please get one.
They're amazing. They're like the best oracles. We've had the Isis, both of us have the Isis Oracle. It is. She just does an amazing job. She includes rituals and mantras and anything you kind of need to know about what's going on.
Y'all get the
So this is her newest edition of Kali, and if you're not familiar with Kali, she's pretty intense.
And she's like the badass mom of the universe who will come and like kick ass and take no shit, but protects her babies like nothing else.
And it clears you out if you are having any power like issues with yourself and other people, protection issues. She'll take care of all of that for you.
Yeah, any like imbalanced root chakra stuff, she like will always come in there and be like, "You're good, baby. You got this one." Yeah, she's the best. So we're super fucking excited.
And we've been waiting for this for, I think,
months.
When Alana Fairchild said she was doing Kali Oracle, we both got
we were like, "Wow!"
Very, very excited. So, shall you do the honors?
Okay, well, here, I'll show y'all a little bit closer. So it's beautiful cover art. It's a little bit gilded on the edges. And then it's a slide open. Ooh. Let's see. Awesome. So it looks like we've got
the book.
Yeah, the guidebook.
There we go.
Awesome. Ooh,
Guidebook.
Look at the back. Oh, y'all.
Look at that.
It's so pretty.
She will conquer and destroy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so pumped. It's gonna be good.
Excited. Oh, these are beautiful too.
And what's the backing on them?
You know, it's like a nice matte finish. Yeah.
We just did our nails, so
we're
struggling on the opening front. There we go. All right. So that's where that is the back. The Isis has scarabs, which are one of my favorite symbols. But
totally, and they're really nice. They're really thick cardstock. I don't know if y'all can see like how thick they are, but really thick cardstock, nice matte finish.
I prefer the matte. I personally have her Oracle that is gloss. I think you have the Isis Oracle.
I have the matte, yeah.
The matte I think gives you a little bit better.
Yeah, it just depends like on your preference, also, and like your size of hands. My hands, well, actually both of our hands are really
very tiny,
really tiny little babies, little baby hands. So yeah, you know, they're nice and easy. The cardstock is actually pretty flexible right off the bat, which is awesome because y'all know how sometimes when you get brand new cards and you just like couldn't even shuffle them if you tried. Just like break them in a little bit. These ones you can actually like.
I know people who literally like fold bends in their cards.
Yeah, totally. Especially if you have smaller hands too.
Necessary.
Yeah.
Necessary.
You gotta get the grip. Yeah. Well, they're beautiful. Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love that. Shall we read to them at all a little bit? See what the introduction is? So these are really different actually than the Isis cards, as in see how they're all numbered.
Okay.
And then instead of down at the bottom in the Isis, it has like a little blurb and a little bit of what the card means.
What do we got here?
So this time it looks like we just have like names.
Okay.
And different, like.
Well, why don't you pick a card and then I'll read at least a little bit of the blurb.
Or does she have like an initiation or anything?
Ooh, actually, okay, so she has her little blurb that kind of gives you the overview of the card. Let's see. Oh, and we have an invocation ritual.
Ew.
So it seems to be very, very, very similar to the Isis, which I was kind of hoping. I have another one of her decks that I love. But the rituals are really, really well done, and they are super potent, especially if you work with that specific oracle or guide that she's writing about. They're really, really potent. Like, they do work.
She covers all of her bases.
Yes.
And they really, she's like working with like mostly light. I think with Kali is really interesting because it's a little bit of a departure, almost, I would say, from the Isis Oracle, and the way that like Kali is like both a light and dark figure. You know what I mean? In mythology wise.
That polarity.
So I'm interested to see how she has interpreted all of this.
Okay. Well, do you wanna go
on?
on?
Let me see.
Let's see. Pick a card, any card.
Let's see what we need to do. To charge the cards at all.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
She's more of the reader. I read for myself more, but
sometimes it's good. Sometimes they'll give you a whole way to charge the cards, and also just kind of like bond with them too. Especially Rebecca Campbell does that with hers. Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel with the Work Your Light Oracle, which is like amazing.
Fun fact, guys, I will say this. If you get given a tarot deck or an oracle deck, that means it was meant for you, and that is a special deck. You know?
Absolutely. Ooh, yes. So it is good to bless the deck.
Okay.
So I will grab some of our ethically sourced Palo Santo. Is it? Palo Santo. Is it over?
Oh, you know what? I think it's over in the, like, what, over there? Is there one? I have a whole bag in the closet, but... Okay, let me grab it.
Brief intermission. Here is the beginning of the apothecary.
The great thing we can...
So...
Oh, you open the bag.
Yes. So these are...
Massive bag of Palo Santo.
These are amazing. We got these from Shaman's Market, and they're what we include in our ritual bath kits.
I've gotten a lot of Palo Santo over the years. Nothing as good as this shit.
No, like, hands down. You just feel it immediately. Like when you start...
It's so good.
When you light it, you feel the healing right away. Like it's amazing.
All right.
All right. So it's always good to smudge your cards when you just get them. They can pick up, vibes in manufacturing or like sitting around or, whatever. So it's better to just clear anything that was already there and then put in your vibes.
All right.
Do you want me to hold them for you? Ooh. Oh, yeah.
The pretty shot.
Oh, my God. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Get your cleansing on.
Yeah.
I like it. Even the back picture right now, back of deck energy.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
So good.
Okay, this is awesome.
Wait, who?
Super
Okay,
stoked.
now I gotta
Super
see.
stoked. All right.
Jimmy Manson did the artwork, by the way, guys.
All right, so we take a few moments to center ourselves, focus on our breathing, fall into the present moment. All right, so we're gonna hold the hands and our other card. We're just gonna pop our hands like on top of the deck while we do this, so we can take in our energy. And now we're just imagining that we're aligning with ourselves and with our hearts. And imagine that our heart is connected to a powerful and wild but loving spiritual presence. You may sense that loving presence in your heart or all around you, extending beyond the confines of our universe. It is vast, timeless, all-knowing, and tender. You may even sense, hear, or feel the beating heart of this presence, the gentle, sustaining rhythm in all life. Let yourself relax into your heart and let your heart relax into the spiritual presence, and then say this prayer out loud.
Okay. Should we bless?
Yeah.
Through unconditional love, wisdom, and peace, and compassion, I ask for the healing for myself and for all beings, that the Divine Mother's truth, grace, may manifest for the greatest good. Please bless and guide all work with this oracle for the highest good and loving wisdom, so be. That was a struggle in unison, but we did it.
We did it! Woo! All right, so now this baby's blessed. And yeah.
What's it gonna be, guys? Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm like, my hands. About time. You wanna go?
Sure.
Do it up.
All right. See if we can like get it up here so y'all can see. Yeah, they're really nice to side shuffle. Sometimes I have a hard time because my hands are so small.
Well, also she does do pocket editions.
Yes.
That are the proper size to regular shuffle. What is that? Like a specific name for that type of shuffle?
The internet knows.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all tell us. Tell us in the comments if there's a proper name for the OG shuffle cards. And I like to I like to fan this way. I found it's easier
well
sometimes.
that's where you get the big creases, and that's where it makes it a lot easier.
There she goes. All right. So shall we pull a card?
Yes.
For the good people of Instagram. Also, thanks y'all for being here. If anyone sees this, we appreciate you guys very much.
Thank you.
And we're so grateful to be building a loving, supportive community.
Seriously, we appreciate every single one of you.
Yeah, we really do. All right. Universe, what do we need to know from the Kali Oracle today? Can we get a jumper? That would be ideal, y'all.
Matte cards aren't jumping as much.
Matte cards don't jump as much, I will say. All right.
It's okay. Gotta cut the deck. Or are we just picking?
Oh, we're just picking.
33. What?
Yeah.
Ooh. Anahata Kali, open heart.
Hey, that's fucking on theme as
That
hell.
is what we need, guys.
All right,
now.
what other messages we have? Kali Mahamaya. Who's this guy? Beautiful.
So good.
Awesome.
All right.
Let's see what back of deck is. So back of deck we find a lot of the time to be the overarching theme. Oh my gosh. Let's go this way.
That's what edits are for. And the tripod is down.
Fucking first times, you guys.
Ew.
Doing the best.
Well, that is what editing is for. That's all I can say.
I don't know if we can even do that.
Oh.
That's all right.
It's in an awkward position.
I'm just gonna read for you guys. Okay.
All right.
So first we have, back of deck is Kamala Devi. Beautiful.
All right.
So you said 33, right? So let's see what we have. And we flipped right to it. Don't you guys love when that happens? All right. Beautiful, powerful mother of the sacred universal heart who lives within our hearts as the wisdom and healing power of love. Your heart knows how to heal and how to open, how to break and repair itself to become stronger and wiser than before. Your heart cannot be contained or constrained by what has taken place. Your heart wisdom and empowerment are growing. Soon you shall have the wisdom and courage to accomplish something very important for your soul journey. Trust in the invisible workings of the divine. Let your heart be at peace. Awesome.
Very nice.
Ah, beautiful. Love that very much. And then she just goes through.
Open hearts are very important right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
especially in this crazy world that we're in right now.
It's what's going to protect you. It's what's going to
get you
transmute other people's energy and the collective's energy. If we don't have open hearts, we're pretty much fucked.
That's true. Yeah, you can only grow so much until you reach the point.
Well, and a lot of things don't focus so much. It's like, you know, grounding, you know, and open heart are the things that will get you the furthest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise, you cannot go very far in your spiritual journey or practice, whatever it be. You got to have those two things on lock.
This is great. So it says, Anahata Kali is the goddess who secures the awakening, transformation, and liberation of the heart. Love is her expression. When Kali Ma touches the heart, it becomes capable of love that is increasingly unconditional, fearless, and compassionate. Yeah. Love it. And then she goes through with just like a little bit more, you know, seeing like any kind of heavy emotions like anger or physical situations that appear to gridlock are given even more weight in the intangible realms of the spirit. Yet spirit is behind all things, in all things. Being invisible does not impede its effectiveness. If anything, it enhances it. So she's just an amazing writer and like just knows how to beautifully use language. And yeah, let's see what else. And then at the end, she has a little invocation ritual. And it looks like just to be heart-centered, you know, place your hands over your heart, feel the connection. And then the mantra is Jai Ma Kali.
Jai Ma Kali.
Jai Ma Kali. Beautiful.
Love it.
All right.
Okay. What do we got? What else we got? 4. Another good angel number.
All right. So this one says, Kali Mahamaya is Kali Ma, the spiritual truth beneath all appearances, the healing waiting to be discovered in all experiences. In harmony with your higher self, she manifests the path upon which you can best learn, heal, and grow. She is unclothed, symbolizing wild, unconditional authenticity. She is the empowerment to discard conditioning and judgment that we have worn. Cast off the fearful constraints others have imposed upon you. Connecting to your authentic being will attract healing, guidance, and divine grace to you now. I think that's so dead on, too, for the collective, because we have, like, the 2 poles, right? It's basically, like, there's crazy life circumstances, but there's spiritual truth beneath all of it, you know? And then it's, like, you know...
We're in a learning process.
And petitioning us to be heart-centered, you know, and, like, if we're
show compassion, even if you don't, you have different views than other people. Show compassion towards them. There's no reason to
we're
fight.
Not separate.
Yeah, we're all one. We're all connected. And, you know, you got to show compassion to everyone, even if they don't agree.
Especially in trying circumstances, especially when it's hard, you know, which it's very hard. Depressing moment. Oh, but we're getting better. And
we're learning.
Yeah.
2020, we learned a lot. We still have more to go. But we're learning.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's about bringing forth courage and confidence to go through all things and saying to, you know, that your life lessons are carefully chosen for you, you know, and you're here to do that. So
it's like the hardest thing,
you're here
especially
to learn what you're supposed to be learning.
Even if you are a starseed, you chose to incarnate here, or especially if you're a star. You chose to incarnate here. You better accept it, and you better embrace it, and learn how to enjoy it, because you're here, and you chose to be here. Even if you don't want to say you chose to be here, you chose to be here.
And this is great, too. She says, the soul begins to move away from the limitations and absence of personal responsibility that accompanies mass conditioning, which we see so much happening, you know, in the world right now that we're living in. And she says the inner spiritual eye flutters open and new realities open up. Her appearance signifies the mass consciousness and mainstream interpretations of events cannot support your soul path. It is only through looking for the deeper spiritual purpose within a life lesson that you will cut through the confusion to obtain clarity and attract all you need to heal and transform the situation at hand. Listen to your heart rather than allowing conventional beliefs to create fear in your mind. Oh yeah, absolutely.
A lot of fear too right now.
Yeah, we're working through that.
Oof. It's rough. Yeah. Cleanse yourself. What do we got for backup deck?
Oh, 25. Kamala Devi.
Ooh. Did we show him this one?
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
So beautiful.
These cards are gorgeous. I really like the art.
I know. Jimmy did good.
Thanks, Jimmy. You're a great artist, buddy.
All right.
Okay, so for Kamala Devi, we witness her beauty and all struggle melts into grace. Upon a grateful sigh, the heart softens into her protection and radiates peace. Her presence transforms frustration into inspiration, fatigue into replenishment, and overactivity into effortless attraction. She is the golden pathway of divine manifestation and peaceful contentment. She empowers your heart to receive the same generosity, openness, and grace that you express when you give freely and joyfully. Abundant divine blessings are upon you. Woo!
We all made it!
Bring on the blessings. And let's see. Yeah, so this version of Kali holds wealth generating, life force protecting qualities of preservation and cultivation. That's amazing.
Get out of the lack mindset.
And you'll receive.
It's a rough one though.
The loving art of self-valuing. Ooh. That is some real shit right there. It's awesome. When you receive with such generosity, you want to share the wealth. Kamala is assigned to share what you know to increase love and peace in the world without trying to force or dominate another to agree with your viewpoint. Wow, this is so dead on. I mean, it's Alana Fairchild's always dead on, but it's like especially for this moment. She's so dead on. And what we pulled is so dead on. Oh, and it's a new moon.
Was it last night?
Well, it was last night going into this morning, but it's still active. You still feel the power of it for a couple days. So
I have not been on my moon cycles. I will be the first to admit it, but it is okay to fall off sometimes.
I have a Cancer over here, so I'm like, all of the moon cycles. Did you know? I'm like, where's my moon, baby?
I did know that it was. I'm taking a bath tonight.
It's a big commitment.
Dude, I mean, I used to be good,
magical
but like,
at all points of the moon cycles, you know?
You can't. Like, I mean, God bless if you can. Like, God bless you.
You're doing a really good job.
You're doing a really good job because sometimes
super
it's
proud.
Like,
super proud.
You know, I want to throw all of my herbs and oils and whatnot in the bath, but like, have you cleaned that up? Have you made a bath? It takes forever. I cannot.
It's hilarious. My partner's like, "Oh, you're taking a bath? Okay, I'll see you in 4 hours." And I'm like, "It won't take 4 hours." And then I get in the bath at 8 and out at 12.
One of my favorite things to do. Another fun fact: eating in the bath. If you haven't done it, try it. Nothing feels more luxurious than when you have your food and you're like enjoying your bath and I don't know,
that's beautiful.
You feel bougie.
Yeah. It's like room service.
Yes, there you go.
Oh yeah. Oh, sweet. And then also for this card, so the end of this one has the Om Shreem Him Shreem Kalamale.
Oh, that's a good one.
Kamalale Prasid.
If you're ever feeling really bad, that's a great one to just play in the background of your room. It'll clear you.
Absolutely.
It'll clear you and it'll clear you fast.
Aw, well.
Thank you guys.
Thanks y'all for being here. Thank you, Harvest Moon Oracle.
We love you so much. Love it. And
go give her page some love. Like, please. Go check it out.
She's amazing.
She's awesome. Yeah, well, we'll see y'all sometime. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.